two other drivers trying to get the people out.
New at 5, the frantic moments to save a grandmother and grandson involved in a horrific crash.
Now, they didn't survive, sadly, and now a community is mourning. Tom McKee spoke to people in Taylor Mill. And Tom, what did you learn?
Well, basically, I learned that the Scott High School death here has hit this community very hard. Jordan Miller was a sophomore at this school, hit the community very hard on what was the last day of school before spring break. And likewise, co-workers of his grandmother Naomi at the Northern Kentucky Area Development District were stunned at the loss as well.
Very devastated.
Those two words said it all Friday about the loss of Naomi Miller. She worked for the Northern Kentucky Area Development District for 17 years. Ann Wildman was her supervisor.
Wonderful person, beloved, great wife, great mother, loved people, took her job seriously.
Miller and her grandson Jordan died Thursday when their car went off Wayman's Branch Road in South Covington. The vehicle ended upside down in a creek that parallels the road. A teenage friend of Jordan's managed to scramble to safety. Naomi Miller lived on a quiet street in Independence where neighbors were shocked at her loss.
Great people, they're great neighbors. The standard of what you want when you live in a neighborhood like this.
Everyone I talked with had praise for Naomi and her family.
We look at her as the center of her family, very much the glue of her family. So we knew that it was going to be a really difficult thing for them.
They're courteous to everybody around here. They mind their own business, but they're very, very nice to everybody around here.
A Kenton County Schools crisis team spent the day at Scott talking to anyone that needed a shoulder to lean on.
And that crisis team consists of all of our counselors and psychologists that are very well trained in dealing with these types of tragic situations to help support the students and the staff throughout the day.
Now, it's not that crisis team's first visit here to Scott. They came here after a February 27th crash on Taylor Mill Road that seriously injured several students. Covington police of the current crash have not finished their investigation, but they do say that the weather and road conditions were contributing factors. Tom McKee, 9 on your side, live in Taylor Mill.
All right.